The day everything changed began with sunlight pouring through the cafe windows like a promise that nothing bad could happen under such a clear sky. I remember thinking how strange it was that life could look so ordinary right before it shattered. I was young enough to believe loyalty was unbreakable and old enough to carry scars from trusting too easily. My world revolved around routine, quiet dreams, and one person I never questioned: my best friend, the one who knew my childhood fears, my failures, my hopes, and the secrets I never said out loud. That morning felt safe, warm, and familiar, which is why the fall hurt so much harder when it came. Before the story pulls you deeper, if you enjoy emotional, real lifestyle stories that make you think and feel, please like this video, comment your thoughts, share it with someone who loves meaningful stories, and subscribe to the channel for more heartfelt content. Your support truly helps this channel grow. My name is Adrian, and at that time, my life was built on simple certainties. I worked a modest job, saved carefully, and believed that trust was something you earned once and kept forever. My best friend, Noah, had been part of my life for over a decade. We grew up under the same sunlit streets, skipped stones at the same river, and promised we would never betray each other the way we saw adults do. When life became heavy, Noah was the one who sat beside me in silence, and when he smiled, I believed everything would be okay. That belief was my greatest strength and, eventually, my deepest weakness. Trouble crept in quietly. Noah started changing, not in obvious ways, but in pauses, in the way his eyes lingered on things he never noticed before, in the restless energy that followed him like a shadow. I was struggling too, fighting loneliness after a breakup that left me questioning my worth. Day after day passed under bright skies, and we spent long afternoons walking, talking about dreams that felt just out of reach. I leaned on him without realizing how fragile we both were becoming. The line between comfort and dependence blurred, and I didn't see the danger until it was standing right in front of me. One afternoon, as the city buzzed with daylight life and people rushed past us, Noah looked at me with a desperation I had never seen before. His words weren't loud, but they landed like thunder. He asked for something that crossed a line we had always sworn was sacred. He framed it as a moment, a mistake, a single night that would mean nothing and change nothing. But even as the sun shone high above us, I felt a cold fear spread through my chest. I realized then that temptation doesn't always come dressed as desire, sometimes it comes wearing the face of trust. I struggled in silence, torn between the history we shared and the values I held onto like lifelines. Part of me wanted to save him from his own loneliness, to be the anchor I had always been. Another part of me screamed that some lines, once crossed, can never be redrawn. I walked away that day with my heart pounding, knowing that saying no might cost me my best friend, and saying yes would cost me myself. The sun followed me home, cruel in its brightness, as if mocking the storm raging inside my chest. The days that followed were heavy but clear. I felt grief, not just for what Noah asked, but for the innocence we lost the moment he did. Our friendship began to fade, not with anger, but with a quiet sadness that hurt more than shouting ever could. I learned that boundaries are not walls meant to keep people out, but lines that protect what matters most. Daytime became my refuge. I walked under open skies, reminding myself that clarity often comes in the light, not the dark. Slowly, something changed within me. I stopped blaming myself for someone else's choices. I realized that love and loyalty are proven not in moments of comfort, but in moments of refusal. Noah eventually drifted away, and though the loss ached, it also freed me. I began rebuilding, stronger, wiser, and more aware of my own worth. I understood that true friendship never asks you to betray your values, even for a moment. If this story touched your heart or reminded you of a choice you once had to make, please take a moment to like the video, share it, and subscribe. Your engagement helps stories like this reach others who might need them today. Special request before the ending: comment the word integrity if you believe staying true to yourself is worth any loss. Today, when I think back on that bright day, I no longer feel pain. I feel gratitude. Gratitude for the strength I didn't know I had, for the lesson that daylight brings clarity, and for the understanding that some goodbyes are not failures, but victories of the soul. My best friend asked for just one night, but I chose a lifetime of self-respect, and that choice changed everything.